I don't know if I'm live yet. Normally I get a notification when I go live. Am I recording or am I live? I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait till my employee gets out here and tells me. The reason I don't know the difference is I am using Restream this morning, guys. I used Restream for my show on the computer. You saw that yesterday. That's the one with the nice little graphics. This one should have, I believe over there, maybe over there, but probably over there, should be a little logo. This is actually... Quit making all that noise, dog. Sorry, it's guard dog barking. My employee's coming. This is actually Streamlabs funneled through Restream, so it'll appear everywhere. This should be on my Facebook page. I don't have it all 100% done yet. What I need to do, let me explain how this works. I think I have figured out what I have to do. The problem with using the two combinations of these softwares is when I restream, no matter what I use, I'm appearing on multiple streams. Now, theoretically, there's a chat box in here. I don't see it. I don't even know if I'm live, to be honest with you. It says I am. Well, the numbers are going up. Well, my problem is, if I'm streaming to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 8 other ones, and people leave comments in any of those sites, I can actually see those. But I can't see them in just the feed one. So far, I only have that set as YouTube. Restream has one for Windows. I don't know about mobile, but it has one for Windows that I found. I downloaded it. It seemed to work, but it would be a different window that I would open up on another device until I can figure out how to embed it within my stream. So what I'm talking about is the chat that I'm going to try to install. I'm not going to try to install it on my show by tomorrow, because my show's tomorrow at 7 p.m. By the next week, the chat box that's over there, instead of just giving you the chat from YouTube, where basically when I'm on video, even now, I'm not going to do it today, but normally, even when I'm in the car, I won't be using his crappy computer. I'll be using my iPad. But normally, I'm going to have the iPad down here low. I'm looking for a mount that I can put both on the dash. But I'll have the iPad with the chat open that does all the different sites. If I can't get it embedded in the Streamlabs site, where's the other dog? All right, hurry up. Sorry. If I can't get it embedded into the show, we have to mow our front yard. Damn, I don't have the money for that today. Our grass needs to be mowed. I just noticed it's shot up. We had mowed it off, but all the grass has shot up. It's been raining. Oh yeah, we definitely have to mow. Oh, my employee's not gonna like that. He's gonna have to hand do it because I don't have the money for the diesel. Just in the front. Damn. Do you have any diesel? Nah, I'll ask him when he gets in the car. If he has diesel, he could just brush hog this for 5 minutes. But if he doesn't, he's gonna be out there with a push mower, and it's really tall, so it'll take forever. Yeah, everything is hitting me in my face at once, guys. Oh, listen to this crap. Sorry, I'm all upset. I go down to the DMV yesterday. Everything was fine, you know. I've got everything I'm supposed to have. And they go, you know, they do their little run back. They check all their stuff and they come back. They say, oh, you've got a little issue. I said, what do you mean? They said, you need to contact your insurance. They have you covered, but they told us to have you contact them because you have to submit a thing from your doctor because of the medications you take, that it doesn't affect your driving. I'm like, you're kidding me. I've already paid the policy. They say, oh no, your policy is active, but it's going to get canceled unless you have your doctor send the insurance a letter, which is not a big deal because nothing that I take affects my driving. It's all. And I said, I've never had to do this before. I have the same doctor, same insurance company. They said, no, when we called it in, they said, no, he's covered, but he won't be covered for very long. He has to submit this form. And I asked him, I said, well, they never told me anything. They said, no, they probably haven't even sent it to you yet because you just renewed your insurance. So I have to go back down there today or tomorrow, just to actually submit the paper. And they said once I bring that in, they'll fax it off for my insurance for me. I said, well, do I need to submit it to the insurance and wait for them to give you clearance? I said, no. She goes, when I was on the phone with her, she said that this is an unusual situation, that they ran my name and they saw I was in all these test studies. That's how I stay alive. And that now their policy is anyone that's in a test study program or has experimental procedures must simply provide a letter from their doctor saying it won't affect their driving. Otherwise, they cancel the policy, paid or not. So, I also found out that it's a slight adjustment to my cost. But believe it or not, it's going to go down a little bit. Now, you would think that because they're requiring me to present this letter to say I won't be affected, that they were going to stick it to me and charge me more because it's extra coverage. But actually, no, it's actually working in reverse. Now, this didn't piss me off. What pissed me off is that I didn't know about this. Nothing was mentioned by the insurance. I'm using the general cheap-ass insurance because I own my car. Nothing was mentioned about it. They did have a thing, do you have medical procedures done? And I checked yes, but that's not what did it. I thought, because I asked. I called after. I called up there and I said, okay, what the hell is this? Can my doctor just fax it to you? And they said, yes, that'd be fine. She said, I know who you are. You're the one in Lexington. I said, yes. She goes, this is the first one of these I've ever seen. So I called corporate to find out why this even came up, because you don't take anything. They have a list of drugs I take. You don't take anything that's going to affect you, but they say because of the experimental thing. I was like, so can I just have him fax it to you? She goes, your best thing to do, you've got to go back down to Lexington tomorrow. I've already told them that you were going to bring the letter from your doctor there and they could fax it to me. As soon as we get that, then everything's all good to go. So I have to go back down there this afternoon. I had to call. Now, this is what's tricky, though. The doctor that they need to do it is the one in charge. The doctor that's in charge is my doctor that's in Vegas. It's a research scientist. He has to fly here to work on me. And he said, well, I'm not flying over there for a letter. I said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. Just fax it to the hospital today. And I will pick it up in hospital billing. And then I can take it down there to Lexington. Because I don't want it faxed here. I want it faxed to a hospital. So the printout actually has the logo and the fax ID to show that this information was transferred from one hospital to another. And then from there directly to the DMV. But I don't think this is a common thing, and it really ticks me off because I've been using that cheap insurance company forever, because as it is I still pay $118 a month for just state required insurance. It's a ridiculous amount of money. I mean I used to pay $35 a month and bitch about that for insurance. Now it's $100 and almost $120. It is $120 after processing fee. It's $120 every month. The down is the same as my monthly amount, so that wasn't bad.
Harry.
Get in here! Come on, Harry! Come on! Come on, you stupid monster!
Hey.
We don't have all day. Quit playing with Dexter. Dog is being obstinate. He was bad this morning too.
Harry.
Yes. He did his business. I was standing there at the door. And instead of going down into the lawn to do his business, he didn't pee in the house. He went right on top of the deck and started peeing. I was like, get off that deck and go down to the grass and pee. You gotta have to cut that grass. Do we have any brush hog stuff?
I did a picture of it.
You can do that today? Okay, good, because this is too tall. That's 18 inches. Yes. It just shot up. Yesterday, it was half this height. All right, let me put this window up a little bit so the little monsters don't go out. We have no air in our car. It's a $30 part to get the air fixed. I don't have it. I don't have it. This holiday screwed me up so bad. All of my bank transfers, including the pay that I'm supposed to send out to my VA, none of it got processed. None of it. Nothing went in, and nothing's gone into my account, out of my account since Friday. Nothing. So, that's another drama I'm having today. So I called. It's not PayPal. If it was PayPal, I wouldn't have any problem. I called. It's my Green Dot, actually. It's not even my local bank. My local bank, the deposits are going in. My Green Dot isn't working right. None of the outgo and none of the ingo has been going. I got a medical bill just since Friday. I got a medical bill this morning that was supposed to be paid automatically out of my account by Friday. I was able to do it, but I had to manually phone it in, so to speak. Yeah, there's all the bills. There should be a huge stack of them. All right, we got to pay that as soon as possible. I got to open that. Oh crap, this isn't good. And there's a credit card in here.
AARP.
Yeah, it's AARP. All right, let's see what Social Security's writing me. I hope it's not an adjustment. Oh, good deal. Actually, this isn't bad news. By the way, guys, I am actually on, I'm not on disability. I'm actually disabled, permanently disabled. But I make way too much money to really get much help at all. Read that too.
Does it look like a scam?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Scam. No, this
Yeah, it's just somebody trying to steal DirecTV.
is
Yeah, just someone trying to steal money.
You send the machine.
Shh. All right, so we are heading over to my mom's. My employee's going to run in. I'm not going to fill my mom in all the details of the car thing. Just tell her that we got them. I haven't put them on yet. Because I'll get them this afternoon.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the car thing. I had drama. I had to. Did you see me filling out that insurance stuff?
No.
Oh, yeah, this is part of it. They already mailed me this?
Too late, you late.
Yeah, I just got it. See, I should have had that yesterday.
Friday, no, it's Friday.
Shh. All right, so here's the drama. I am on a research program medically. My insurance, you have to fill out all this stuff. So I filled it all out. Same thing I filled out every year. I just renewed my insurance. I just paid for it. And I go down to the DMV. I'm retelling my employee. He didn't hear all this. He was busy fixing the fence yesterday. We had a cow run right through the fence. Not my cow. Somebody else's cow wanted to breed with my bull. Came barreling right through my fence. So we had to fix that yesterday. But, so here's the story. I go down there. I go to the tax assessor's office. They gave me a little hassle too. I had to have a fax from my manager's office because all my tax records weren't down here. So, but I got that sorted. So I got the tax assessor's office done. Of course, I already had the inspection. And you have to have the insurance. I go in. I'm all ready to pay. She goes, okay, we got to scan this in and call it in. So they do it. That's what you get when you go out to the boonies. I'm glad they did it, though, because if they hadn't called it in, I wouldn't have known until I got this letter that I had to turn in that form. And then they told me there, the DMV person comes out and she goes, oh, this is new. Your insurance says that you're going to get canceled if you don't submit this little form they have. Basically a letter from the doctor saying my experimental treatments will not affect my driving. Well, that's not a big deal. But the thing is, if they find out that there's a pending cancellation, they won't renew you. Now, I don't have any problems. But I called yesterday. The letter has already been faxed, I believe. I'll check when I get there, but I'm sure it has. So the letter is waiting for me that I have to take down to the DMV, and I'm going to take it to the one in Lexington I went to. So I basically just have to go back to the DMV today. Now, everything's done. I mean, they've even filled it out. I even have my renewed plates. I'm not going to put them on my car. She said, don't put these on your car until you come back down over here just in case, it gives them a red flag. My plates don't expire for a couple days anyway. So I have my new plates and everything. I've already paid for it and all. But it's not going to last if I don't go down there with this letter. So I'm going to go down there with that today just to get this over with. That way I can actually take the plates that I already have and stick them on my car. I'm not going to explain all this to my family because it's just too much to explain. Just tell her I have the plates, I'll put them on tomorrow. And she might watch the video, so she'll hear it then. I don't have a time for a really long, complicated explanation this morning. I have to get my lungs drained again. Not good, guys. I went in yesterday and had them drained. A lot of fluid. No infection. I'm in good shape, but the fluid is too much. You can't get in the air. I even was on my oxygen this morning. Yeah, not good. Not good. I haven't sent any texts. I did fill out the rest of that form I had to fill out. And then don't delete any emails. You're going to get an email from the insurance company that is a duplicate copy of the letter that they sent. It's a duplicate copy of the letter they sent that the doctor had to fill out. I don't have that. Yeah, I have to have that too. I have to sign a form too, that all the information is correct. So basically, I just have a lot of paperwork to do on my plates, but everything's done. Everything's paid for and everything's done. Oh, I was telling you about the rate on my insurance. Now, this is crappy, cheap insurance, guys, because I own my car. I only have to carry state required. Well, I thought because of this, extra form and all this, my rate would go up. It actually went down. They knocked $5 off my monthly cost for submitting the form. So I guess they were doing that because they knew it was a hassle and they should have had that in. I found out later after a couple calls around, I have to know the reasons for everything. I found out later that the reason they gave me the little discount isn't so much that it's a policy, it's because that was supposed to be in the application to begin with. There should have been a notification, okay, you're going to need a letter, check this box and we'll fax your doctor. Well, that wasn't in the application. I went and looked at the application today, again, the old application that I filled out, and sure enough, there was an addendum to my application that they just sent me. I mean, like when I was at the DMV. So what they're saying is all accurate. And I already have my plates. I could stick them on the car, but they're only going to be good for, what they say, another 15 days or something, I think they told me, until I get that form in. So I'm just going to go get that form today. The bad news isn't that. That's just running around stuff. The bad news is my lungs have to be drained 2 days in a row. No infection, though. That's good. But the fluid being in there is not good. It's because it's been so moist. I can't breathe now. It sounds like I got Kleenexes up my nostrils. I hope this is working, guys. I really hope this is working. This is live streaming using the Restream and Streamlabs. There should be. Oh, give me your phone. I don't know why I'm sitting here wondering. Log in, open Facebook. Go to Facebook. This is on all the channels. 8 different networks I'm streaming to right now.
I see the phone bigger today.
Whatever, just log in.
Well, yeah, I have glasses. Sorry.
All day. Hold on. All right, I am not in a good mood today, guys. I did not sleep at all. I've been working my ass off.
What?
Huh?
I sleep.
You saw I was up all night.
Yeah.
I literally have been just going nonstop for days now. 2 days now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will sleep tonight. Tomorrow's my show. I have to shave and make myself look pretty and all that crap. Oh my goodness, we are here. We've been on for 17 minutes. There I am on Facebook. Now you notice that the only thing different about our normal Restream and this stream is I just have my little helpful tips with my name on the side. Now theoretically, there should be a chat. No. I don't think it's in here. I'm going to have to embed that Restream chat into my Streamlabs. For mobile to have chat up here on the side, I think I have to use a different chat because there's no other windows here. No other windows. So the only thing that's different is instead of just being on Facebook Live in the morning and have to spend 2 hours uploading and downloading it, I will be restreaming to all of it. Now, I don't know about the quality. It may be choppy and crappy. I have to probably do some adjusting to my mobile device. I don't know how it looks. Does it look all right?
No.
It looks okay. But that's what it looks like. And that's what you're going to see every day for Facebook Live show. Now, I'll probably do another Facebook Live directly on Facebook.
How long is the delay?
What?
Like 2 minutes delay? 1 minute?
Oh, minute, 2 minutes. It depends on the network you're looking at. By the way, what you're seeing me say now is a minute to 2 minutes after. That's why on my show on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, always on Thursdays, You can find me. I'm going to be restreaming, so it'll be everywhere. I need you guys to go to YouTube, though, for my show. Yes, it helps me that you're on Facebook and you're enjoying the show, but I need the engagement on YouTube, guys. I have to get 1,000 subscribers. I've got 56. That's a pathetic number. I really need subscribers. So this is, I fixed this as of last night. This is my very first, now I've restreamed here, but this should be the very first one that you see on Facebook Live that has my little logo on the side. So this is what Facebook Live show is going to be. I'm actually no longer going to call it the daily Facebook Live show with Roger Keyserling of Keywebco. The new name is very simple. Daily Live show with Roger of Keywebco. That's what all of my morning shows will be. My Thursday show is my helpful tip show. Same channel, same everything. It's Keywebco channel. Same channel, same everything. Just done differently. So this, I don't have to spend any time after this uploading and downloading. Just run in. If she asks about the plates, I have the plates. They're just not on the car. You don't have to tell her about it. I have to bring that letter down there.
I don't know.
She don't need to tell all that crap. Just well, I have them. They're just not on yet. That's my dad right there. All right, so my employee's running in. I'm going to drive around the block so we don't lose signal. That's my dad right there. All right, the dog is ready to jump out of his skin. Hey, Dad. Gonna drive around the block so the dog don't drive me nuts. Get in the back. All right. Yeah, my dad does his morning walk. So I'm just going around the block. I have a problem. When I'm doing streaming, at least on Facebook, and I stay in front of my mom's house, it's pretty common that the signal goes all the way. And I can see it's dropped way down when I was over there. All right, I can tell you guys right now, I'm probably going to have to reduce my frames per second on my mobile device to get the quality up for you. It's running about 30 frames per second. I can actually drop that as far down as 24. Makes a difference. So I am going to have to go, it's set at 30. That's what you're supposed to set it at. But I can actually drop my frames per second a little bit, and it should cut down some of the choppiness. You're probably getting a little chop. Remember, I'm 4G-ing around. The computer, everything you have seen me do on that computer has been on Wi-Fi. Tomorrow, it's hardwired in. That means that its performance should be better with the hard wiring instead of using Wi-Fi, because I don't have to wait for the buffering. So you should see a pretty good show tomorrow. I'll have some giveaways. I'll be giving away some fidget spinners and some discounts at Keywebco. I also give away a lot of apps. I create apps, so I give away a lot of apps during my show. So that it's worth coming in. It should be pretty good. I kind of know how to do it now, so it's not as crappy and clunky as what I've been doing, which you're seeing all week. And by hardwiring it in, it should be much better. Damn, there's a fly in here. Or a mosquito. Someone bought a new TV. Well, he's not back yet. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to blow my nose. This is horrible. I'm going to use this rag back here and blow my nose. I don't want to turn the camera around because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Let me try to turn it around. Hold on. Okay, I gotta blow my nose, guys. I can't breathe. Oh, I really can't breathe, guys. Oh, I really can't. All right, I'm gonna go around the block again. He's not coming out. My mom's probably giving him the 3rd degree, a million questions. He didn't know the answer to any of them. He didn't even know about the letter that I have to take down to the DMV until this morning. All right, but it's no big deal. I mean, it's not a problem to do that. And I'm glad actually, you know what? If I had gone to Kansas City, DMV, they wouldn't have said a damn thing. They would have just given me my plates just like I got. But they wouldn't have taken the time to say, oh, you need to do this for your insurance. Because when we called it in, they said, oh, yeah, he's got a good policy, but it's going to get canceled if he doesn't return, doesn't submit this letter. He doesn't know about it. They even told the DMV he doesn't know that he needs to submit this letter. I just now saw the email for that. So, I mean, I really didn't know. But that was nice. I'm glad they told them there. Otherwise, I would have been driving around paying my fees with no insurance in 15 days. I would have never known. Well, I would have gotten the letter. I just got it now. So. Harry, where's Horacio? Where's the employee at? Huh? Where's the employee at, little monster? Harry Potter's over here. Betty Boop's peeking around just in case there's some treats that might come out of Mom's house. Sometimes that happens. All right, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to my Thursday show. Probably I will be doing my Facebook Live dailies like I've always done. I'm a little concerned about using this right now, like I'm doing today. This is how they'll be in the future. I'm a little concerned about using this right now because, well, I don't have that chat window set up properly yet. So for me to see what you're writing on YouTube and to see what you're writing on Facebook, I have to have another device. Why is he not out here yet? How many times do I have to go around the block? Oh, I bet he's doing something for my mom. She probably has him in the basement doing something. Or it could be a nightmare because I don't know what's going on over there today. I haven't seen my mom. I talked to her yesterday a little bit, just very briefly. But I don't really know what's going on over there. I know that my mom's been really busy lately. She's been doing a lot of volunteer stuff. All right, well, I'm driving around in circles wasting gas so we don't lose signal. I don't want to take a chance using this live stream, see? And I can tell it really drops down. I bet this is really choppy. Because I can see my signal jump way, way, way down. But it is going at too many frames per second. I'm seeing it go above 30. You don't want it to go above 30 because then you get choppy. Like it just jumped up to 35. So I think I have my frames per second set a little too high. Oh, I wish he'd hurry up. There's a bunch of boxes. I'm glad he didn't see those. Every time my employee sees boxes on the side of the road or boxes anywhere, he always makes me stop and pick them up, which is okay, but it really gets inconvenient sometimes because sometimes I have to drive around the blocks. But I don't like really bringing home old crappy boxes. I don't mind getting them from the store when they're stocking inventory because they're brand new. But when they've been on the side of the road, I don't like to get them. And quite often I'll go ahead and get them, but then I won't use them. I'll throw them out without him knowing. Oh, come on. This is taking forever. There he is. There he is. There he is. I told them, oh, get in the back. Get in the back. Get in the back. I told them that there was a whole bunch of used boxes over there on the side of the road. And I said, oh, I'm glad my employee's not with me because he'd make me stop and get those used crappy boxes, which I would end up using in the bottom of my bird cages, but they still get used.
Yeah.
How was Mom this morning?
Fine.
Did she ask about the plates?
No.
Did you tell her I have them? Because I do have them. I just can't put them on yet.
No.
You didn't give her any details on it?
No.
I didn't want her to be worried about it, you know.
That was it, right?
Yeah, I've got them. That's all that matters. They only have to be on my car by the 1st of the month.
Your sister is coming, Mama.
My sister's coming? What, next month?
Yeah.
Next month? What's she
Beginning of
coming
July.
for?
I don't know.
Just to come?
Just to come.
Any birthdays or anything like
No.
that?
The birthday July, never come July.
Oh, she's going to come July 4th. She's coming for July 4th.
Oh.
She did that a few years ago, and she had a blast at my house because
yeah.
I put on a huge show. I'm not doing that this year. Well, I guess I am now because my sister's coming.
Yeah, because the last time that
She came July 4th. She had a blast. We had a blast when she was up here July 4th. Remember? She sat out there. We all put off fireworks for the whole family and everything. So we will do that again. That means I'm going to have to pay a couple $100.
I need $7
For what?
Keep it both for this guys.
Yeah, well, there's $3 here. We have to eat today, too.
I know.
There's $1.50.
Yeah.
All right, so this has to do gas and everything. Everything. We have no money in the bank. I only have $3 over there. And there's nothing in the bank. Gas, food, and everything out of that.
Yeah, I have $10.
And you have $10 more? Where'd you get that? For me?
I don't know. I found it in the pants.
My change you didn't give me back. But that's glad. I'm glad you have it. Okay, now that's got to do everything.
Ya está,
And so Dollar Tree is going to be dinner too.
This close on it.
How we-
Right. This time is Dollar Tree cheaper too. Dollar store. Dollar aisle.
Yeah, just go to the dollar aisle. But you're not going to be able to get dinner then.
Yes, I guess. In Dollar aisle.
Well, but it'll be
No.
hours before I get back.
Only dog food, no. Dog food.
Just get the dog food and something
Dollar
to
Tree
drink.
and come back, yeah.
And then we can go to a cheaper store to get the rest. We are really broke. None of my podcast transfers have appeared in the bank. I've got over $200 floating around that haven't appeared yet. My employee, not this employee, but my VA has not been paid. My VA was supposed to be paid on Tuesday because Monday was a holiday. It doesn't look like those transfers are even done yet. I looked, they're still floating. They're credited, but they're still floating. Until that transfer comes in, I can't pay him. He's not happy about it either because he expects that money when he wants it. But it's not that bad because I told him, I said, you know what? Let's take this opportunity to change your payment schedule because I've had to pay him every week. Every week that costs me money to pay him. I don't like paying money for nothing. So I told him, I said, well, why don't I just pay you every 2 weeks? So what I'm going to do is, I'll just pay him every 2 weeks instead of every week. So yeah, he might have to wait. It might not be, if the second that money's in that account, I'll transfer his money. And that's instant. So if it goes in by 3 o'clock today, boom, I can pay him today. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. It will definitely be there by tomorrow morning. So if he has to wait till tomorrow morning, I already told him, I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to pay you on a 2-week cycle. And I'm going to give him a slight salary increase for the inconvenience of having to wait for his salary. This is something that I've never had to do before. I really get screwed up, guys. Anytime there's a holiday or anything where the bank is not open, it really messes me up because 90% of my money is transfers. I'm not making squat on eBay. PayPal never has any money in it. I'm using PayPal to do eBay. That's it. Everything else goes to my bank. If you aren't too whippy, you could probably figure out what I am up to. eBay is a dead money loss machine. That is all it has done is dig into my profits of my other ventures for the last 3 months. Hasn't made squat in profit. It's paid the bills, but that's it. Not one tab of profit. And I'm getting hit with ridiculous returns. I am actually having items. Listen to this crap. This is how scandalous these eBay buyers are now. I am actually having items that I have videotaped going into a box in perfect condition. Then the buyers get the item and they're taking a key and scratching it and taking a picture of that key scratch. I have swan back surveillance. I physically inspect everything in great detail on court back surveillance before I mail it out. Half of the items that I have mailed out, half of the items, not a third, not a quarter, half of the items I have mailed out over the last 60 days, someone has attempted one kind of theft or another. How many actually got mailed back to me so they could get their money? 2 out of 20, at least 20. Every single buyer on anything that costs more to have it returned than to just give it to them, every single item like that, well, not every single one, there's a couple that nobody did anything, but almost every single one, someone has attempted some sort of bullshit scam in email. You know what I do now? Return the item, file a case. I don't even write to my buyers anymore. It's a waste of scratch on it was put on after it was mailed. I file a fraud case and I win every single one because I have court-backed surveillance. Not regular camcorder crap. That doesn't do you any good. You have to have SWAN court-certified surveillance. So do you think I really care what goes on eBay? Absolutely not. eBay wants me to give them a refund. That's fine. When their product comes back, I'm going to file a civil suit and it will cost them $1,500.